Yo, yo, yo. Hollow Knight. Yeah. Alright, so it's been brought to my attention. I actually kind of suck at this game. One of my 2 viewers, I used to have 3, but now it's only 2 Turkish people, made a comment about how often I take damage from each boss, or at least for... Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Man. I thought to say that I'm gonna try really hard this episode to not take any damage on the early bosses, because I don't really need to. It's just really easy, so I don't really, I don't play very safe. I just took 2 damage to Vengeflies while talking about how I didn't want to take damage anymore. Ah, I'm choking. Okay. It's a warm-up round, you know? Like, all bosses up to Collector are warm-up. They're not hard. I don't care. They don't need to be perfected. I can just kind of breeze through them. Oh god. Okay, I'm very sloppy right now. It's already been a minute. I haven't beaten them yet. That's not good. Okay, from now on, no more damage. From any boss until Collector. I'll try my hardest to not... I mean, a lot of attacks are just kind of random. Donkey attacks is a way to put it. I feel like I know what that means, but it's not really... How you... Oh my god. Okay. No. I'm taking a risk here. Doing the shriek. Not really. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just bad, okay? I'm bad. I take a lot of damage, at least in the beginning. I'm not warmed up yet. Okay. Hold on. Let's wait until the first lifeblood thing, and then I'll start thinking about not getting hit, you know? Already moving the goalpost. Shit. Yeah. No, that's pretty funny. Apparently I lost 7 HP to Zote, no, to Marov, and then 9 HP to Zote on that run you was talking about. It's not like the most recent run. But that's kind of interesting, because I have 4 health, so I just took a lot of damage and healed a lot. Which is something that's kind of strange. It means I haven't practiced those bosses enough, probably. Like, if a boss like Zote, if I can heal, like, if I can take damage 9 times, then at least I've healed, what, like 5? Which is not something you really do when you practice the boss a lot. Like, for example, like, Nightmare King Grim, I don't heal a lot in those fights because it's just... If I get hit twice, I'm dead, so I've practiced a lot not getting hit at all, and so... I don't know. Healing is a different skill that you don't really get while practicing a boss in the Hall of Gods. Which is usually, like... I'm practicing on Radiant or Ascended difficulty, so, yeah, anyway. So, yeah, I just kinda... I guess I'm coming to terms with the fact that I need to practice Zote more. I just don't want to. I've practiced a few times now, and on separate occasions where... Like, it's just not a fight that I like practicing, I don't know. It's not my, least favorite fighting game at all, like... It's better than the Moss Charger. Here I just kinda sit and do the same thing over and over again. Oh fuck, then again I fucked up in this fight. I was saying, yeah, Zote is not my least favorite fight, but it's just not a very fun fight to me. It's just a bit too erratic, and I'm not really sure what's going on at the time. Like, you know, you're just kind of keeping him at bay. You want to be close to him, so he doesn't hit you with, like, random shit. Like, the waves get a lot bigger the further they are away, and harder to dodge and stuff. You gotta be able to see him and what he's doing, but you also have to stay away, so that you don't, like, get hit by one of his, like, erratic movements and stuff like that. I guess that's kind of interesting. I love the fight thematically. Like, it fits perfectly for Zote. I think it's pretty well put together. I don't want to practice him, though. Marov is different. It's also a pretty annoying fight because it's kind of slow and boring. But there I can, like, watch a YouTube video while playing it, and like a podcast. I think that's a good way of practicing him, because you really just need patience. You gotta be on edge, realize that, oh shit, at any point shit could just go wrong, and you gotta be prepared for that. But until then, you just gotta play safe. That's Marov. I don't know, maybe I'm kind of rambling. I am. Wait, hold on. I had to open my window. It's getting hot in here. Oh yeah. Anyway, I'll try not to take as much damage for the early bosses this time though. I'll still be ranting and playing kind of out of focus, but I'll be paying a bit more attention, I guess. I say that already I've taken a lot of damage from bench flies. Don't remember taking any other damage, but like once we have blue hearts, like then I can kind of see how I'm doing better. So far, I've not taken damage to Gorb. Huge, huge, huge. But yeah, a lot of people mentioned the fact that I'd gotten pretty good at Nightmare Grim before I beat him, and I think what was it, Requix? Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Requix called it that I would beat him next time I got there, and I agree. Yeah, no, I definitely have Nightmare King down, as well as Pure Vessel. Both fights are very practiced now, and I love the fights, so I love practicing them. You know, this Pantheon is kind of an excuse to practice some of the bosses again and get better. Okay, that's 1 damage. Not even the other Dung Defender, the white Dung Defender, Donkey attacks. Shit. Anyway, so yeah, I'm very confident in my Nightmare King Grim and Pure Vessel fights, but I still take damage. Like, I really lost it in the Pure Vessel fight last time. That kind of pisses me off in a way, because it's truly one of my favorite fights, and I've practiced it a lot, and I'm good at it. But I just made a bunch of mistakes, like stupid attacks. Like, he parried me multiple times, and even then I dashed away sometimes as well, which you don't do. When he parries you, you dash through him. When a Hornet parries you, you dash away. So like the fact that I got hit there is kind of stupid, because it's just like, first of all, you have to hit him while he's parrying for it to even be an attack, and then you can have an easy out or just kind of dash away. Now the second time, I think there I didn't have my shadow dash, so you know, it's fair enough, I guess. I kind of probably shouldn't have used that so recklessly. But yeah, still a mistake. And then I got hit by his focus, like the healing move, kind of like where he's just kind of, which is really unfortunate. That's not a move that you get hit by often. But it's because I just like Dissolute dived. I just dived on top of him while he was doing like his shadow tendril thingamajig. And I just kind of had some end lag. I was running away, and I didn't get to dash in time. The move came out a bit quicker than I expected. I hit me right as I pressed dash, but should have pressed it a bit earlier. I don't think it would have made a difference. Like, if I dashed, I wouldn't have used the... I don't think I would actually made it out that bubble. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Point is, I made a lot of mistakes. Also, the floor spikes I got hit by all the times. Not an attack that usually I get hit by, but oh well, that happened. So yeah, I don't know. It's like, once again, if I manage to reach Pure Vessel again, for example this run, I think I'll beat him. Next time I get there, I'll likely beat him unless the nerves are too high. It happens. Especially because you get full heal before that fight and lifeblood and stuff. So I really what I should do is completely master that fight so that I can have full lifeblood going into, what's it called, Radiance. So yeah, I mean, there's definitely room for improvement. And then again, like, it's been a while ago since I practiced Pure Vessel, so maybe I should really just, beat him a few times Radiant in a row to really prove to myself that you can do this, and that so that when I get nerves and all that, and everything's going badly because I'm stressed out and all that shit, then I'll still be able to beat him just because of it. It's like just pure muscle memory, maybe. Kind of what I'm thinking. Haven't practiced him today, but before next time I'll likely have done so. I'll do that when I end this episode, end this video. Anyway, that's all my thoughts. We're beginning the end of the challenge, I think. I'm on the second last boss, and I am confident that I'll be... Okay, that's 1 damage. Shit. This fight... Oh wait, I'm taking damage here as well? No, I'm not. This is not a fight you take damage in either. It's not chaotic at all. Like, it's a double boss, and like, oh, maybe it's like a bit scary, a lot of stuff's happening. Not really. You can really just kind of bait their attacks. It's been designed in such a way that they really only attack one at a time, unless you're in the, like, between them. Then they both attack and try to hit you. It can get a little bit desynced. You know, honestly, like as a double fight, it's pretty sick. I like it. Sisters of Battle is the same way. They also have like way to like they're all synced unless you kill one of them. Then they get desynced for a moment and you can get some weird interactions. But like just for the 1 second where the Mantis Lord is dying. Anyway. Point is, I shouldn't take damage here either. Now I'm being self-conscious about my damage. Oh well. Now I get Lifeblood. Now we can truly see how foolish I am. How reckless. Not that it really matters. I guess like it would be cool if I could have all these 5 Lifeblood coming into the next Lifeblood thing to have 10 Lifeblood, and then fighting Collector I'd have 10 Lifeblood. It would be fine. I don't take 10 damage in collected fights unless I'm really fucking up. You know, if I could get just a shit ton of Lifeblood, that'd be sick. So maybe I should really be careful here. Maybe. Oh, and I'm trying to focus on not getting hit. This fight can be a little bit chaotic sometimes, so... Oh, I think it was fair enough if I take damage here. Oh god. I do admittedly take too much damage to this fight often. It's not a rare occurrence that I lose a few lifeblood here. Which I really shouldn't, because it's like very predictable. I can just kind of stay safe and not take damage if I want to. Like here, I'm just gonna jump away. Run in here, shriek him. Yeah, no damage, easy. Like, if I just pay attention, I can do just fine. But I don't, because these early fights are so fuck, got something off throat. So mind-numbingly boring. No, not boring, easy. Some of them are still pretty interesting, Shiwan Mato, Oron Mato. It's a pretty easy fight, at least once you've practiced it a bunch. But it's still very interesting. I enjoy that fight a lot. Holy fuck. Oh my god, I got hit by a Crystal Guardian? Okay, that's 1 lifeblood down. Okay. I'm shit. Yeah, okay. Pay more attention. Pay more attention. This fight, there's a bit of chaos element. If I take damage in the first phase, then I'm fucking up and you can make fun of me. Not that anyone has made fun of me for really throughout this entire series. People have been pretty kind. But I like to make fun of myself, and if I take damage on this the first phase, I'm fucking up. I deserve some criticism. Okay, well. Yeah, alright. Come with your greatest insult in the comments, please. I deserve it, I know. Okay. It wasn't like a tactical error, it was an input error. I pressed the wrong direction on my dash and took a lot of damage. A lot of damage, I took 1 pump of damage. Oh well. Oh shit, just right on top of me? That's rare. There we go. Alright. Crystal Guardian. Soul Tyrant. Or Soul Master, yeah. Not good fights to take. Okay, Oblobbles. Okay. Here, I usually take a lot of damage, actually. This is like a chaos fight. Oh! Where it's like just a bunch of random shit. Okay, like that one. Went behind him. If I paid more attention, maybe I could hitless this fight easier. But I do try. This one's not like a fight that I go mind numb mode. I kind of suck at like looking at all the different projectiles. That's like one of my biggest weaknesses in Hollow Knight, is that I'm bad at predicting, like paying attention to a lot of stuff at once. I don't know if that's something everyone feels. Likely is. I hope it is. But at least for me, those are my weakest fights. Kind of like why Markov and like Marmu and stuff like that. Not really Marmu. I mean, Marmu is a different reason why it's so difficult. But levels, Markov, and Zote, I'd argue as well, because he just kind of pulls out a bunch of random shit every now and again. Just puts a bunch of minions, or suddenly you have to pay attention to all those, and balloon boys, volatile stuff. Fuck volatile sibling. Yeah, okay, see? When it's just one, I don't know. I don't know. That's a hard fight for me. Systems of battle. Here, I really shouldn't take damage. One of my absolute favorite fight. It's not that hard either. I'm gonna try to focus. Alright, let's see. Can I not take damage for just like in this fight for one fucking time in my life? I don't think I've done so in a long time. Like going hitless on him. Which really is a shame. Because it feels so awesome to go hitless here. I don't really need to focus too hard on the first phase. Without 3, it's kind of just... Yeah, there we go. Okay, now though. Gaming stance. I'm sitting up in my chair. Alright. And I fucked up. Okay. Oh, fuck. Alright. I am bad at this game. Shit. Even there when I truly tried to focus. Not even speak. Oh well. Still a fun fight. What? Okay, I don't really know what happened there. Maybe I didn't have my, like, dash cooldown or something like that. Alright, well, I took 2 health of no, oh well. Yeah, okay. Even if I try my hardest, I still take damage to the early bosses. I've taken 3 hearts of damage in just the battle. Maybe it's just not a good day, you know? Maybe I'm just kind of sloppy today, you know? Maybe I'm not fully warmed up, you know? I can think of more excuses. Trust me. Ah, shit, dude. Oh well. It's the end that matters. I just gotta... I don't know. I'm trying to film a... Alright. Shit. 3 hearts to sisters. While actually trying, that's kind of bad. Yeah, that's kind of not good. You would think that if I actually put my heart into it, I would do better. Okay, Marmu, I don't mind if I take damage, and it's just gonna happen. I'll try anyway. Okay, look at that. What am I gonna do? Try to jump so he hits me while not in the ground? Okay, I fucked up there. One hit. 2 hits. And that's it. The only reason why I take damage in Flugmorn fight is because sometimes he spawns the Kremlin right where I'm going. And I don't really pay attention. I just kind of want to do my cyclone slash shriek, cyclone slash shriek. But yeah, I could definitely optimize a little, be a bit more careful. That time I just got lucky. Like I didn't need to be careful. I was gonna. If I saw some squirting out of a hole close to me, I would have just waited. But it didn't matter. This fight's kind of fun. It's like the biggest chaos element in it, but really it's like predictable. You can just kind of pogo on the left and right. It's kind of fun. When you first play this fight, the first few times, it seems very dangerous, and I kind of just hide. But once you know, you know. You can just kind of pogo on it. It's fun. Try it out, bro. Galleon. This is a fight that I'm really bad at. It's like one of my weakest fights, honestly. The chaos stuff. I try too hard to focus on that one, the scythe, that I don't focus enough on Galleon. Like, I want to be as close to him as I can and damage, but sometimes he just goes a bit too close to the ground and hits me, and there I just take damage. And the white balls, of course, they also hit me a bunch of times just because I don't pay attention to them. Here I didn't, so that's cool. 3 life blood, 3 life blood. You know, that's fine. That's fine. I lost him to Marov, that's fine. Shield. Here's another fight that I really shouldn't take damage to. He's really fun, one of my favorite fights, because he's very predictable. Like, all his chaos, like, puts a bunch of projectiles, except for this move, it's kind of more dangerous. But all his projectiles are completely predictable. They're the same every time. You just gotta know the pattern. And I love that. There I kind of fucked up by dashing away. Anyway, I'll talk about some D&D now. I just did my first session of the DID D&D campaign. Dissociative Identity Disorder. Quick recap of the shtick. One character, 3 players, 1 DM. I start off playing with one player plays the character for the first session. Then second session, a new player comes in and plays the same character. Oh, I fucked up there. Damn. Because I saw like there was a purple thing above me. And that's what I'm saying. That's the only chaos factor in this fight. The only RNG. Oh, sorry, I should bow. It's that purple thing, and I saw that, decided to dodge, and I didn't pay attention to Shio himself. Oh well. Anyway, 1 character, 3 players. They each take turns playing the character and doing different stuff with them. And they each wake up not really knowing what's going on. And that sounds just kind of fun, just kind of interesting. This session, we played our first character. He woke up and he was holding a strange goblet. I don't know if you heard the last video where I kind of talked about how to start the campaign. Changed a bit up, and now I think I have a cool thing. He was holding a strange goblet in a temple with some weird red liquid. There's only like very small amount of liquid left. I don't know, it's just kind of a few drops and stuff. Also, the character could taste some of the liquid inside their mouth and on their face, like on their lips and stuff. It tastes very bitter, kind of like wine. And yeah, around them there's a bunch of corpses, a bunch of like dead goblins. The player themselves are a bugbear, and there's also a bugbear as well there that's dead, wearing very cool armor and a warhammer. Generally speaking, pretty weird scene. Very like to wake up. I decided not to have a weird spirit lady to talk to. Instead, I gave him just nothing. Instead, there's like some writing on the wall that explained like a small bit. It says something like, "Oh, if you're a good person and you drink this, then you gain good power. If you're a bad person and drink this, your mind will shatter." To kind of signify this, the player before becoming the player, like the character, drank this goblet and now became insane. And yeah, then after coming out of the temple, kind of looting everyone, they looked at like 3 shadow men. There's also corpses of like weird shadowy figures who are wearing strange robes. Underneath the robes, they're just people with strange mutations. Some with like strange, some like tieflings, some with like weird tattoos and shit. Another was what's it called? Like just like a beast man with like a wolf head and like claws of an eagle on their hand and stuff like that. Just a bunch of different animals stuck together. And the last one I don't really remember, but the point is they're always like weird strange, nightmarish creatures hidden beneath these robes. And they're also dead. The character then decides to leave. They just like look out. They see they're in a strange temple in a mystical forest. They look around. They see a mountain range. They see a city on the horizon, and he decides to go to that city. Like I wanna leave. He decides. He takes the goblet with him, and so it's like the warhammer, which was on the other bugbear. It was like one bugbear corpse with good armor and a weapon. He took that weapon, took the goblet, and went towards the city to see what's going on. I'm like trying to ask around. He goes to the city and immediately like stumbles upon it. This city looks like shit. There's a bunch of poverty. People are sleeping on the streets. There's beggars. There's thieves. Not a very nice place to be right now. He ventures further, finds a casino slash tavern, like like 2 in 1. And here actually quite nice. It's like generally a pretty rich facility of some kind. Like they're more wealthy in here. People are happy. Safe place to sleep. Much better than outside the streets. He goes in there and kind of asks around, asks the bartender like, "Yo, like what's going on? Where am I? Blah blah blah." Some basic information. He just plays off that he's a new person in the city. He hasn't been here before. And so the bartender just kind of answers some questions. You want to? Yeah, sure. I'll talk to the customer. He also asks about the goblet he's holding. Oh fuck! I thought he was going a different way. Oh, he was dead as well. I took 1 damage collector. Okay. Only at the very end because I thought he was jumping this way. Anyway, point is, he asked about the goblet and if he knows anything about the liquid inside of it. The bartender doesn't know anything about it, but it kind of guides him towards the alchemist in town, who might know something about it, which he does. And so our player here goes to the alchemist and sees in front of the alchemist's house. Oh yeah, I never pay attention to this character. Whoops. Alchemist's house. There are guards in front of it, and these guards are wearing the same shadowy robes as the corpses he saw in that weird temple. He kind of debates going in or not, but he decides to do anyway because he really wants answers, and he's been told there might be answers in here. So he goes up to them. A bit of an awkward talk, and then they get inside, and he sees immediately once he goes inside this like weird shack. It looks very shady. Reality kind of crumbles. It's much bigger than on the inside, and like weird geometry. There's a lot more people in there with weird shadowy robes, and generally pretty ominous place. Like he just goes into a gigantic corridor with multiple doors on each side of the corridor, just more and more doors, all looking very different. Some have like a huge amount of locks on them and like barricades and stuff. So walking around, he meets the scientist called Aurelio, who he quickly realized has strange purple eyes with runes inside that kind of shift and change and spin around. As a DM, I know what's happening here, and what's happening is this guy has kind of gained a blessing from another world that allows him to get true sight, and more than that, anything he looks at, he understands. He just knows intrinsic knowledge about anything. But in return, there's kind of like a double-edged sword thing he got. He can hear voices, it's the same voices that tell him everything he's looking about. He just keeps hearing voices. Whenever he's looking at anything, he hears knowledge about that thing. But also the voices just kind of talk to him and jabber, and he's becoming a bit insane and think, oh yeah, this is God talking to me. I'm being talked to by God, and he approves my research, and that's kind of his shtick. I think it's kind of fun. So when he looks at this goblet, he immediately knows that, oh shit, that's the goblets I've been looking for. He sent some goons, those 3 shadow creatures, to collect them. Now with this bugbear here instead, he assumes something went wrong. He asked about it, and yo, did you see any of my goons and everything? How do you have this? And bugbear just kind of explains it truthfully. I think at one point he did lie about something, but Aurelio, the scientist, immediately called him out on it because he can also tell when someone's lying. And so the bugbear our player kind of stopped lying. He just told the truth. And honestly, that kind of worked out. The guy has no reason to really hate him. He doesn't care too much about his goons. He just still got the goblet. None of the liquid was inside, but he saw someone drink it, and now he thinks it's funny. He also knows what the drink does, and he explains it as well, because why not? And like the player kind of got into a situation where he just got answers, and I was like, oh shit, cool. He just knows now. He just knows about this because he met a guy who would explain it to him. Fair enough. So I explained, yeah, this goblet of like knowledge, if you drink it, you gain like a vast amount of power, but only if your soul is kind and good. If you don't drink it, like if you drink it with your bad person, you'll get cursed with insanity. And that is what the player is. Insanity. Literally, this character that they're playing is just the curse on someone else. A different personality forced onto another person. That's it. That's what they are. And I think that's kind of funny. And they didn't think that was very funny. The character was horrified by this, but the scientists were just laughing, thinking it was the funniest shit ever. He was like looking at the goblet, looking back at the player. Every time he looked at it, he understood more and more about the thing, and just started laughing because it's kind of a funny situation. And it was kind of a funny moment as well. Then, however, our dear player wanted to leave. He said, alright, cool, I have answers. Thank you, I'll leave now. But our scientist here did not want this. He's just seen a prime specimen with like a weird curse. He wanna test some stuff. And he's like, you know what, why don't you just do a little bit of an experiment for me? Because that's kind of what he does. All his like different goons in these shadow worlds are all like mutants and strange creatures from other worlds and people who've been cursed in various ways, because he deals with curses. He deals with mutation and other body altering magic and stuff like that. And so he wants to test something on our dear player. Player says no, but he's kind of very deep into this like this laboratory, this almost a prison complex, this corridor. I took damage. Okay, I must not take 5 damage to Watcher Knight this time. It's not that hard of a fight. Please. I have so much blue hearts. Do not make a repeat of this, Gustav. I'll actually like, kind of pay attention now. Just because I'm too terrified of doing, like, losing here. Ah, that was fucked up. I didn't mean to do that. I mean, I did it on purpose, but it wasn't smart at all. Like, as soon as I did it, I realized that was a stupid decision. I don't know. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, took 2 hearts of damage in Watcher Knights. That's not good. Well, could still be more if I fuck up. Oh, I thought that was the last 2. Alright, cool. A bit of a shriek. Shriek is good. Shriek is awesome. Alright. 2 hits. 2 hits on Watcher Knights, okay? Not 5. Still 2 too many. Anyway, I was talking about D&D. Aurelio, the scientist, forces our protagonist, the curse upon another man, which he is, to be part of an experiment. Or the player does not want this, but feels that he might need to. He's only level 1, and there's like at least... Like, it's pretty crowded right now with, like, shadow creatures, and, like, no, not shadow creatures, shadow cult members, which they are. You don't know that's what they're called, but, you know, it's kind of... They look like shadows because of their robes. They're covered like that because they're hiding the monstrosity that they are. They look like monsters, so they hide a bit. Anyway, the point is, he accepts, alright, I'll do the experiment, sure, and gets 100 gold for it. He's promised 100 gold, and he doesn't get it just now. They're waiting to see after the experiment, because maybe he dies, and maybe they don't want to lose the 100 gold without, like, if they don't need to, so they don't get him just yet. They still promise the payment, like, it's like they're not stealing, like, forcing him to do anything, they're paying him, it's an honest business. Of course, he doesn't really have a choice at all, and he ends up getting Void Blessing, which is something I used in a different campaign a long time ago. Kind of the end of the campaign, everything's kind of going in a strange direction. A character goes to like an eldritch laboratory, very much like this one, is why I'm kind of reusing it. And he goes into a door, just an abyssal door with complete darkness inside of it. Oh my god, it just took damage from Winged Nosk. Melee, like not even an attack, just him spawning. Alright, awesome. Okay. If I lose all my lifeblood on this fight, I'll kill myself. In this video game. I hate Winged Nosk. Fucking hell, I'm mad now. I'm actually kind of tilted about that. Anyway. What was I talking about? He goes in the void, like the void doorway that he's been led to, and inside he just feels a bit of like strange tongues and tentacles touching his legs, and also a bit of teeth and like feathers and stuff. Like it's a really weird combination of different things, and it's kind of bad, kind of ominous. You don't want to be there. He does, however, see a light. Yeah, it's just like sees one light inside all this like a strange abyss, and just like fuck it, I'll walk to that. He walks to it, and here I ask him to roll a d10. I have 10 different Void Blessings prepared that are kind of random. They scale, like, 1 is a really bad one. It's like no good things about it, just a bad thing. And 10 is the absolute best, kinda. It makes you roll, like, again. 9 is the best, probably. No, actually, wait, no. 9 is the one you roll twice, and 10 is one where you choose what you want. So that's definitely the best. Anyway, he goes in, he rolls 9, which means that he needs to roll 2 more times. One of the best ones, but also maybe not one of the best, actually. It's kind of... Void Blessings are not supposed to be good. They're supposed to be double-edged swords, where they're like a downside that you could maybe use for something good. Like, only the last 2, like 8 or 7, are actually just good. All the others are kind of like double-edged sword, like weird, strange... effects that are kind of not obvious what you'd use that for, but you can maybe figure something out. Anyway, he's forced to roll twice again. And so he does. He rolls 2 and 3, which are pretty bad. It's not 1, so he's not like completely fucked, but 2 and 3 are definitely the 2 worst ones, especially 2. Like one of the top 3 worst ones, and ironically. Who would have thought? And 2, I'll explain it now, is I call it Eyes of the Abyss. He just hears a voice in his head that says Eyes in the Abyss, and now he can't see in light anymore. Anything that's light looks dark for him, and anything that's dark looks light for him. This sucks. Like, this is like not even a good thing. Like, technically true, you can see through magical darkness, and like nothing can be hidden in darkness from you. People usually like to hide in darkness because that's what most people can't see in. So technically, you can kind of fuck them over. You know what I mean? Like you can see through that. Pretty like all darkness, you're good. Any caves, nice. But if you want to be around other people, you're severely handicapped because other people need light. That's really one of the bad ones. It's kind of useful maybe, but it's mostly just a hindrance. Like you'll be in a room, a bunch of people. They pull out some lights like a torch, and yeah, nah, you get fucked. So that's like the number 2. That's a bad one. Second one, number 3, is called Flesh to Void. And here I ask him to I give him like a silhouette of a man, like a human man, completely white, and I ask him to point and select an area of him. You just imagine a person and like just select a part of that person, like maybe like from his shoulder down to his hand. maybe like his head, or maybe you want like only the knee, or like a feet or something like that, one finger. You can pick one part of him. Our player here decided to make a line like crossing the entire body. So from the shoulder, the right shoulder, down to the left hip, like a diagonal line there. And then he learned what that does. He learns that this part of his body, this part of the body becomes a black void-like liquid that he can control at will. He knows intrinsically like how this works. Like he immediately just understands it because of the void blessing. So he can control that at anyone like we want. Like kind of imagine like Jake the dog, or like Upgrade from Ben 10. I think Upgrade's better for this. Where it's he's just made of liquid there, and he can control that and form it. Wow, did you see that? That was fucking bad. I just took damage to the parry. Not the... I didn't attack it, I just walked into it. Okay, I gotta pay a bit more attention. I'm just kind of excited about the D&D campaign, because it's getting to some fun stuff. Point is, part of his body is now void that he can control, but he also loses a proportional amount of, like, HP to the amount of, like, body part he used. He didn't take that much of a body, though, so it's only, like, 1%. No, like, 1 hit point. So instead of 8 HP, he now has 7 HP. And for every level, he'll reduce his health by 1 HP. But really, what's fun about this is that now, whenever the next character, like player, shows up, he'll wake up and just see everything as darkness. Like, he can't see anything. He's turning on more and more lights. It just gets worse and worse. And they'll probably realize that they've been fucked over. You don't really know that it's the last player. They could have been something before, technically, but no. What is she doing, bro? Can she not jump anymore? What's going on? Okay, weird. He's been cursed with 2 things. First, he can't see in light at all. That's a whole huge detriment. And also, he has a strange black line going across his chest out of like void liquid. If they can technically control however they want, but they don't know that. They don't understand these things. Only the character who got the void blessing truly understands them. So now they just kind of have a black void in their chest that they don't know what to do with. They have less magical health. Fuck licks. I'm jumping over words. Less max HP, and also they can't see in light anymore. That sucks. They don't know any of the upsides to that, so it's just kind of a bad time. And also they were kind of bad. And I think that's like perfect. It's kind of funny. I didn't expect it to happen so soon. I was expecting at some point one character might really need some money. Like if they get in debt or something and they need some quick cash, they could sign them up for like the lab research thing. They could get an experiment put on them because there's like a flyer around the place. That's where I expected it to happen, but I didn't expect it to happen immediately. It makes sense, you know. I thought the first POV would get some more knowledge about how everything's happening, because they're the first POV. They don't get to experience any fun stuff from the previous players. So instead, I give them as much lore as I can, so they're mere like they know more. They know why they have different personalities. They know what's going on really, and like a bit more info on who they were and where they started. Is it damage there? I thought I would be fine. Oh well. Kind of as a substitute for the fun of fucking around with other people's like stuff. Now though, the second character's gonna have a fun time waking up in a tavern, not even being able to see at all in the light, and then having a weird black goop in their like cross on their chest. They don't know where that came from, and they can't control it because they don't know how. Like if they want it to move, they can just make it move, but they're probably not expecting to be able to do that, so they can't move. I have taken 2 damage from this fight, I think. That's kind of fucking bad. It's not a difficult fight. I'm kind of envisioning stuff, like the black line on the chest. I'm kind of thinking about how that would look in order to explain it better, but whatever. Fun is, it was a pretty fun first session. I think it'll be interesting what the next character will do. Also, oh yeah, by the way, he escaped the facility. After going out of the thing, once you take a void blessing, it takes like an hour to get out again. Which is kind of a weird time thing, I guess. I decided on my back in the day. But if you do another void blessing, it takes a day instead of an hour. and if you take a third void blessing, suddenly it's a week, and if you do one more, it's a month, then it's a year, a decade, and stuff like that. So, because he was kind of forced to take 3, he comes out after a week. So, like, the mad scientists who forced him to go in there, the guards aren't really there. They've kind of left a while ago expecting, oh, I guess he just died, oh well. They never paid him because they didn't want to pay him before going in there. And so they just left. He comes out and sees there's only one dude there. He doesn't, like, kind of like guard looking, one of the Shadow Cult members. Not the strongest bunch, not like a guard, just a Shadow member. And he kind of tries to, like, the main character tries to leave. The guy's like, yo, wait, you're not wearing our drip, like our Shadow Cult drip. You're probably not one of us. And tries to, like, put him in prison. Like, he just kind of like opens a door into like a cell and like, yo, go in here real quick. I'll quickly come back. But interestingly, because our character now can see like in darkness, like as if it was light, but not light at all. Like it's kind of a double-edged thing. The reverse dark vision. They can see through these characters like shadow robes. Their robes are basically made of darkness. Different layers of cloth that kind of hides the figure beneath. But because he can see through darkness easily, he just kind of sees through that shit immediately and can. It's like magical darkness like covering. There's a hood, and they can't see their faces because it's just magical darkness covering it. But ironically, because of this like horrible curse he's gotten where he can't see through light, now he's able to see him, and you realize this dude doesn't look that intimidating. He has a similar void blessing as our character, with like the arm being made of goop, and whereas our character has of like his chest, and he's clearly lying as well about go in here real quick, I'll come right back. He's very much going to be in there for the rest of his life if he goes in there. Like the guy's smirking like crazy, he's holding like fingers crossed and everything. It's clearly lying. He's not expecting to be able to be seen, so he's lying, not really hiding anything. So our character here, the player, decides not to go in that cell and tries to escape, and he does so. He kind of wins a lot. Like they have like a bit of an encounter, a combat almost. Our character never actually attacks his captor. He's actually kind of a good person, I guess. He does, however, like attack the void part of that person, because as I said, the guard here, the Shadow Cult member, had an arm made of the same black goop as our player now has his chest made of, so he kind of understands it a little bit more, and you see that. I fucked up there. Yeah, no, fuck, that's stupid. Whoops. Yeah, that fucked up. Okay, there I didn't fuck up. That's just him being annoying. That's like the one way to get damage in this fight. That's like, yeah, that's fair. You're like, you can't really. That sucks, bro. Whatever. But me just taking double damage to that thing, that was stupid. Oh well. 3 damage on Trader Lord. Not good. Not good. Bad, bad, bad. Anyway, he managed to escape because he can see through all the guys' like magical robes and understands everything he's doing. And he escapes easily. Now, with curses, no more money or anything, he's just been cursed more things. He does understand more, though. He realizes that like, what has happened. Apparently, he used to be just a bugbear. No, not really. There used to be this one bugbear who drank this weird wine. Oh, man, I'm gonna lose all my lifeblood here. It's like got his donkey attacks. It's not really... just a bunch of random attacks everywhere. I usually just get hit a lot in this fight and heal it off. No biggie. But lifeblood, I kind of want to keep that. Man. I'll try. What? Oh, okay, I tried to shriek, I fucked up. Huge fuck up, as you can see. Didn't even shriek. Yeah, he knows that there used to be a bugbear who somehow got his hand on a weird goblet of wine, magical wine, that was supposed to expand his mind in a positive way. But because this bugbear was like evil, instead they were cursed with madness. And this madness is multiple personality disorder, of which the players are one of them. Like all of them are multiple personalities of Odin. So he understands now. He knows something. Cool. And he's been cursed a lot. So the next player, all they'll know is that they're cursed. They don't know why. They don't know what's going on. They just know that they can't see in light. It sucks. And they have a weird goop in their chest. And they can't really seem to do anything with it. Unless they try to like move it. They'll move it just fine. Oh man. Come on, die. Yeah, okay. 2 left. Cool. I don't know, I think I got hit 3 times in this fight, maybe 2 times. But 2 left. That's fine. It's expected from Dung Defender. I don't like playing safe against that fight. That's why I don't. Because it's kind of boring if you don't. I mean, if you play aggressively, it's fine. You just heal it off anyway. Donkey attacks. Anyway. Oh yeah. In the end, our character escapes by kind of defeating that one guard and like capturing. He hits the. He kind of separates the man from his arm. Like the. Okay, that sounds brutal. Like the goop arm, the void blessing arm, the magic arm. He hits that part of the arm, which doesn't do any damage at all. But it like separates. It's like made of liquid. Once it gets separated from the body, it just becomes a weird thick liquid. And yeah. When it just does that a few times, and then the guy has to scatter around the ground, picking up his arm, like liquid. Damage. Doesn't actually damage at all, which is cool. And he escapes. Then he goes out, and he knows from getting in there that there are 2 guards in the front door. And in order to get past them, he just decides to like walk out confidently, like not stealth or anything. He just walks out the building, as if he's supposed to be allowed that, you know. Acting like nothing's wrong, just walking out, which I think was pretty funny. He rolls like I think it was like a dirty 20 on performance there. I give him an advantage because it's kind of funny, and and he just does that. That's kind of cool. All just like drama, trying to get through past this guard, stressed about being captured there, and he just kind of walks out as if nothing's wrong. And then he goes to the tavern. He realizes a week has passed since he got into that void thing. Apparently, like, time is skewed or something like that. And he buys a room in the tavern and goes to sleep. And he's gonna sleep really fucking terribly because it's so dark inside the room that he can't see. That he can see all of it. Like, you want to sleep in darkness so that you can feel safe, but all this darkness feels like light. So that just kind of sucks. I got hit twice there, I think. No, wait. Did I get 4 times? No way, right? I think I had like... Oh, I got hit a lot. No, 3 times, I think. Damn, that's impressive. Impressively bad. Oh well. Okay, I didn't... once again, on Markov fight, they're hard. I don't notice Markov. I'm focusing on his swords, and this time I was looking at my health. That was bad. Did not need to get hit there. I think I'm pretty good at like focusing on the swords, unless they spawn off screen, of course. I can see those and I can dodge those pretty well. But when the Markov starts getting close, it gets troublesome. Like there, I gotta pay attention to him and those things. I can't. That's too hard. To the double hit him. Like look at that, he almost hit me with his shield. Anyway. Also, I should mention that there are some changes happening to the city as well. Once he got out the void blessing, he saw there's a lot more guards everywhere. Imperial guards, not like he saw none of those before when he entered the city. A week has passed, and I planned some stuff that would happen in the city, and those happened without the players, I guess. They're gonna delay a lot of them. Some of the more interesting stuff I'll wait with, but adding more guards, that'll happen now. Just kind of show that there has been a week and shit is happening. I think it'll also kind of warn the player that stuff will be happening in this city, with him or without him. which is kind of funny because like 2/3 of the time he won't be there because someone else is playing this character. So yeah, maybe it didn't really quite catch that. I just kind of a side note, but that's like that was my intent at least. Okay, dude, stop getting close to me, man. Holy shit, he's just right there. What the fuck? Move, man. Now he's below the platform in the corner. This is an annoying Markart fight. Still in the first phase, and I haven't even gotten that many hits off on him yet. Makes me want to be greedy and just attack him a bunch. Okay, now I can't, because now it's like double time. I should pay attention to these. Unless he gets close to me, then I'm scared, and I might hit him out of fear. Fight or flight, all that. Oh, he's getting so close. Okay, awesome, he has a good spot. My finger's hurting from holding its nail art down. But it's got better range and it does more damage. It's definitely the move for this fight this year. I can't really stand hitting like a lot of times in a row and just get one cheeky hit in now and again and then charge and then one more. Okay, I think he's kind of low. Maybe 2 more hits. Oh, I almost did damage there. On the platform. Maybe I can hit him if he goes up. Cool. Get away! Okay, not 2 more hits then. I don't know then. Feels like he's close. Can I hit him here? Probably. Fucked it. Fucked it twice. Not gonna try again. I was already stupid to do this like a second time. Don't like being on bottom plat. Okay, cool. Yo, with 3 blue hearts. Hell yeah. Please tell me I can beat Zote. Don't make this a Zote choke. I've had too many of those already. Alright. Throw my hands, they're a bit sweaty. Come on. 3 life left, come on. Does that move immediately? Scary. I kind of dashed into the lingering fireball. That was probably very stupid, actually. Okay. Don't talk. Pay attention. Okay. I thought like one of the bubbles would spawn on top of me or something like that, or right below me where I was landing. That would have been bad. Double damage and all that. Ooh. Get rid of that bug. Get rid of the bugs. Didn't even get rid of them yet. Oh shit. Get right. Okay, I didn't do that quite right. Oh, I hate Markov. Oh no, fuck. Zote. Oh, I'm so bad. That's all the 3 lifebloods. Gone. Oh my god, I ran as far as I could. I didn't want to dash. I didn't want to waste my shadow dash. Oh, he's not dead yet. Okay, fuck. Am I really doing a Zote choke? Come on, man. Can't even, like, heal here because he doesn't stagger for that long, really. Oh! He almost walked into the bubble thing. Okay, I need to practice out. God damn it. Okay, that was stupid. What did I do? I had 7 health! Okay. I know what needs to be done. I gotta practice out. I've been putting it off for too long. Goodbye.